So, this is my lovely wife,
Hello.
Amanda Carter. Tell them how we met.
Ooh, how we met. So we
Oh, and our
met.
beautiful baby daughter, Alexis, by the way. We can't forget Alexis.
Can't forget her. We met working on a cruise ship with Royal Caribbean. I was a dancer on the ship, and he was a trainer. And to be honest, I thought he looked like Taylor Lautner from Twilight. So I was kind of obsessed. It was like love at first sight. Please edit like a clip, a side-by-side of him and Taylor Lautner. That would be amazing. So we hit it off from there, and yeah, take it over.
Yep, and then... So we were only on there together for really like 4 months. But 4 months on a cruise ship feels like an eternity because you're there all day, every day. There's nowhere else to go. So we spent tons of time together. Obviously, I had the slight hurdle of me being from England and her being from America. And she had a lot longer in her contract to fill out than I did. So when I left the cruise ship, we kind of went back and forth. I went to a different ship, and then we decided that we still wanted to make it work. Kai, come here. Come here. We still decided that we wanted to make it work, so I ended up coming over here. And then here we are today. But as far as the business, we would talk about it on the phone. So when we worked on different ships, our only real form of communication was really we'd call each other every night, and we talked about it and, talked about names and doing all this, that, and the other. And we thought, well, if we can meet on a cruise ship and I can be from England and you can be from America and we can make this work, then really there's no limits. And that's really where the name No Limits came from. Mm-hmm. So when we started the business, we started as No Limits Dance and Fitness. This is now our life, right? 3 young kids.
Go get that.
It's chaos.
On the floor.
But thank God we started the business before any of these guys came along because we had to put so much time and effort and money back into it that it really wouldn't have been possible before. Like I mean, I wouldn't say it'd be impossible, but there would be a whole lot more challenges. Would be a whole lot harder. Kai, what's your favorite part about the gym? Playing. What about lifting? When you lift your bar and you train people. Do you train people? Jax, what's your favorite part of the gym? Boxing! Let's get... Lex. Nah, don't worry about it. We ain't going to get an answer out of her. But yeah, so that was really like how the business got started. Obviously, there's more to it than that. But we eventually separated into No Limits Dance Company and No Limits Fitness because when we were No Limits Dance and Fitness, people thought it was like a dance studio that had Zumba classes, right? Whereas we did have a much smaller gym, but we did have gym equipment, and that's what we wanted it for.
So No Limits Dance Company, we offer classes starting at age 2 all the way up until 18. We do have some adult classes, but mostly kids and all styles, so ballet, tap, jazz, hip-hop, tumbling. We have competitive dance and recreational dance programs, and honestly, it's just a blessing to be able to teach these kids and watch them grow and progress and just see how much they love it as well from week to week. So I truly am blessed. The struggles of owning a dance studio would be balancing everything. So, we're not just teaching dance. I am, behind the computer. I'm sending emails. I'm creating the class schedule. Trying to figure out, who's going to teach what and what ages we're going to break the classes down to. There's just a lot more that goes into it. I'm cleaning, I'm sewing. So pretty much I wear all the hats, and I think that can become difficult, especially with time management. So yeah, I would say that's the biggest challenge.
Our dynamic works in our relationship because of how we both are. Like, we both are very driven and ambitious because we're on very different schedules. And that part does get difficult, Like, I'm at the gym at 4:45 in the morning. Sometimes not getting home until, like, 7 or 8. I do better with that now because I like to be more involved with these guys and taking them to their activities. But we're on, like, flip schedules. So Amanda really doesn't start until maybe 3. And sometimes she's not getting home until 9:30. So, I mean, our interactions are like, okay, handing the kids over to you now. I'm going to bed because I got to be up early in the morning, right? So that's definitely something that, like, but every single couple and marriage, they're going to have different struggles and different things. And that's just sometimes the thing that for us that can be a challenge. But we definitely take breaks. We do date nights. Obviously, being in prep, that's going to look a little bit different.
Right.
Get off the mic,
We
bro.
definitely tag team with the kids. Definitely tag team.
But yeah, I mean, it's been
You what?
everything's been a blessing. Like the businesses, we've just continued, thanks to God, to just continue to grow and grow in our marriage as well in the process, which really is the biggest blessing, because if this isn't good, then everything else is really pointless, right? So we're gonna take a look at it. All right, let's go. Follow up. With that being said, there is no real like structure to today. We kind of just want to see how it goes. Obviously, there's a lot of people, and we didn't know how many to expect, because, I mean, there's upwards of probably 40 of you guys if everyone comes at the same time. So really, it's just going to be an opportunity for everybody, people that don't train here, to use the gym, play around with everything, use whatever you want. And then for those of you that want to stick to your plan or say, hey, can I jump in and train with you? Absolutely. It's really an opportunity for you to ask questions to us, questions to each other. You know, for those of you that maybe haven't prepped before and want to know about what prepping's like, speak to the people that have prepped. For those of you that there might be a certain movement in there that you've been doing that you're like, hey, can you take a look at this and let me know, you know, some critique, some form, come and find us, and that's what we're here for. Nate, what do you want to add to that?
Yeah, and Grayson's filming, so if you guys want to get some training action shots today or anything like that, he can get you. Yeah, anything you guys need help with, just talk to us and just have a fun lift today, okay? And then you want to get a group picture at the beginning?
Yeah, let's start out with a group picture before everybody disperses. Does anyone have any questions before we start?
Just like the last one, just like the last one, just like the last one, just like the last one. Just go you. Come on, Josh. That's not it. That's 12. Huh? 12. If you're gonna do lightweight, if you're gonna, if you're gonna lighten the,
I know my limits.
If you're gonna lighten the weight, add the reps, bro.
I know my limits.
That's literally the opposite of the gym.
I thought it was my limits.
No limits. No limits, you jackass.
My limits.